I don't have the mana to... Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah, the gold.
The golden armor.
The gold zombie. Everybody likes killing armored zombies. Because their armor really drops like 100% of the time, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
I don't know. Whenever I see an armored zombie, I just have to kill it. I'm like, I have to kill it, but there's so much stuff in the way. But it's so worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Must kill it. Here you are not helping. Oh, hey.
Now here's me burning you alive.
Yeah.
But you can see your leggings just put you right out. It was no problem. Oh, yeah, this is where you just start infusing one piece at a time.
Yeah.
It's really a good strategy.
Except for the fact that you die so much quicker. But, I mean, you have less of a chance to lose it.
Yeah.
You lose one piece if it gets hit and breaks. So, it is a better strategy in the end. Yay, golden zombie. Enchanted helmet. Oh, yeah! I wanted the helmet.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
But it didn't drop, did it?
I don't remember.
Oh, wait. No, it didn't. No, it didn't drop.
Well, I like to think that it dropped, and you were a jerk.
Once again, it was the fire elemental. He's got a mind of his own.
And who summoned him? Whose mind summoned that fire elemental, or created it, for that matter?
Well, nobody's mind created it. It was created by mana. And technically, it was summoned.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
You just refuse to answer.
I'm just trying to be difficult.
And aren't you always? I'm surprised I didn't push
Generally
you
wherever
off here.
possible.
After destroying that.
I don't think there was a need to push me off. I jumped.
Out of habit, I probably would have, though.
I could see it.
Remember when we were first testing the mod and I'm just like pushing you off a cliff and killing you?
Yeah, I remember.
It's come a long way since then. There was like only like 15, 20 spells.
Yeah, now there's...
Like 100.
Closing in on 100.
And, you know, there's an essence system and...
I still like that I wrote that in an afternoon. It was added as an afterthought.
Pretty good for an afterthought.
Yeah.
Here it's just like, you better get all that.
So I did. Yeah, because your armor was infusing, so you didn't want to have the durability damage from the fall protection.
Yeah.
You're like, I just got my boots fixed.
Man, why do I have a trapdoor in my inventory?
Yeah, I don't know why you have a trapdoor.
The reason I have a trapdoor is because we made all those trapdoors and replaced the signs in the mob grinder.
Oh, yeah, because a trapdoor will work just as well.
Because a trapdoor also prevents the water from flowing.
Yeah.
And without the sign text glitch issue that we were getting.
Can trapdoors be open and closed via redstone?
Possibly.
I know normal doors can, but I don't know if it extends to trapdoors. I've never tried.
I haven't tried either. Perhaps one of you guys can tell us.
Yes. Enlighten me.
Enlighten myth. Yes. It's like, how are you going to get out of there? And you're like, I got my ways.
I do have my ways.
I didn't even see where you blinked to. It's like, you blinked into a cavern?
Yeah, there's a little alcove that I could have jumped up and climb a little bit, blink again, and I'm out. I think I got like 4 Vintium out of the whole thing.
I thought you got like 17.
No, there wasn't much. I made it much, much more rare.
There's no big veins anymore?
Well, maximum size of 6, but they will appear much less often. Just for what it's used in, you don't need that much, you know?
No, you really don't.
I mean, now that it's used in potions, it's a little bit more handy.
Yeah.
Actually, it's used in 2 of the potions.
Well,
brew them.
Yeah, and if you saw one of the latest videos on my channel, I actually brewed the greater amount of potions with them.
Hoorah.
Which is good news for you. Meaning I found nether wart.
I saw the video. You sounded rough.
Yeah. It gets worse. There's a reason I could only last for so long. But I'm pretty much better now. Still a little tickle in the throat, but other than that, I'm sounding better.
I'm sure there's all kinds of home remedies for stuff like that.
Yeah. Too bad I didn't try any of them.
It's like, mix some honey and vinegar. I don't like where this is going.
Mix some honey and vinegar. Pour it down the sink.
And then take some cold medicine.
Nice.
One for the homies. Oh. Yep.
Ooh, a hole. I wonder where that goes. Oh, I'm actually looking at that. I don't even remember that.
I think we actually did find the ice maze.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, because
You could see
you're
it.
saying it's like, that's our quest, to find the ice maze. And I was like, there it is.
And then you're blinking. I'm like, cheater, I don't have mana. Get back here. And it's like, let's do this totally legit.
What am I standing on?
Ice mage? Maze?
Oh, yeah,
Mage.
You can't,
Maze.
'cause you can't see it.
Smart moving. It lowers your camera angle when you're swimming.
Yeah.
So it's actually like swimming.
Yeah.
It's like, let's figure out how to get in here. And so, maybe it's at the side. Nope, not at the side. Maybe it's at the other side.
Yeah, I don't even know where the entrance to this thing is.
Yeah, Myth and I, we tried. We gave it a valiant effort.
Mm-hmm.
And then we blink. I believe we blink.
Blink and dig.
Grass on it. It's grass grows on ice, right?
Of course it does.
Just checking. Your lightning is rather annoying in water, isn't it?
Makes things interesting.
Well, you're lucky you just can't see it. It's like, there's a chest right there. But it's like, fine. Blink. You're like, I can't get to the chest. And it's filled with water. We're going to drown.
Get out, get out, get out.
What's down here? Oh, no. I still can't get there. No,
Now
we're
you've
going to
got no
drown.
mana. Oh, you are lucky.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just it. I totally ran into that situation a few times because Blink takes quite a bit of your mana.
Yeah, but at 16, you regenerate it quickly enough that you can diminish Blink relatively often.
So I'm like, oh, there it is. Hey!
Oh, yeah,
Invisibility.
we got invisibility. Just make it out in time.
Did you just store the grass there?
No.
Why are there seeds?
Every so often, it'll do a block update,
Oh,
and it'll destroy it.
it's disappointing. Reminds me of the days when the Earth Shift up spell, I was using it and it was Earth shifting up like sugarcane and stuff, and you got angry at me and like changed it right that day. Good
It
times.
doesn't make sense that it would shift sugarcane.
But it was entertaining.
Sugarcane is not Earth.
It's like, ooh, let's blink to this one now. Like,
So I got a good question for this episode for everyone, even though I think we're on the second one already. I've been thinking of changing affinities so that they do a little bit more. So that, for example, water affinity, in addition to the mana cost reductions, which would still stay, you could swim a little faster, for example, or have a chance to not lose breath when underwater, so you can stay under for slightly longer or something. Nothing overpowered, just some extra effects. The only overpowered one I would probably do is magma, because that's currently useless anyways. And that one would probably make you be able to swim through lava without dying. But anyways, not so much looking for what the affinities could do, just whether or not you think it's a good idea to have them do more than what they currently do. So if you do have a suggestion as to what they could do, that's cool too. Let me know.
yeah, well, I for one think it's a pretty cool idea, but it's all about what you guys think.
Yeah, it's always about you.
I swear I'm not cheating. The maze had this hole to begin with. We just didn't see it before.
Yeah.
And you're not watching me break it right now. We did try, to be honest.
Yeah. It's funny, because I see you casting some of the spells, and
But I'm not casting anything right now.
Arcane Bolt. I mean, earlier in the videos, earlier in this kind of recording session. I wonder where I am.
I see your lightning.
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
But I've made some changes since I actually released 146, and Arcane Bolt, for example, has a cooldown.
Oh.
It's not long. It just means you can't spam click it. But I don't know. I think it's handy.
Having the cooldown?
Yeah.
Well, at least it'll prevent you from wasting all your mana.
Yeah, because basically you can only fire it fast enough now to The cooldown is basically the same as the invulnerability time that a mob gets when you hit it.
Well, nice.
So you can still spam right-click it, but it'll only fire often enough to hit the mob every time.
You can't follow me.
But the interesting part is, before you could keep, say, 2 mobs pegged against the wall because you could click fast enough. Not so much now.
But you could always cycle between spells.
Yeah, you could even cycle between 2 different copies of Arcane Bolt because the cooldown's attributed to the spell right now.
So that would work. I mean,
It's just, do you want to sacrifice the spell book and inventory space to do it? That's your trade-off.
Yeah.
But yeah, 1.4.6 took way too long to update.
Yeah. But, so, do you want to go into why?
Well, 1.4.6 took a while to update, mainly because I had to make the switch from a core mod to just a regular mod, because I had M-Core and Ars Magica kind of merged into the same thing. And so that was a huge refactor, and all of your mana and your spells known and all that kind of stuff, where it was stored had to change. So when I made that initial change, there's something like 5,000 errors. It's just a matter of going through them one at a time and fixing them. So it was a long and annoying process. But now I've got that all kind of ironed out. It seems to be running a lot more stable, and I can get onto the more fun new features that I've planned for future updates.
Well, I've never seen more than 100 errors in code. 1,000's pretty substantial, let alone 5,000.
Yeah, it's a little demoralizing. You look at it and just kind of go, oh, do I have to? But it's better now. I tried something with the first 1.4.6 update, and it didn't work. It caused so many problems. Like, the forum just exploded with bug reports. But that's all been, or mostly been ironed out, I guess. See, now I'm wondering, for some of the bug reports that come in, my first thought is, well, do they have the update now,
Yeah, no kidding.
So it makes it a little bit more difficult. Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, not quite as important, but make sure you always do update. Because, Mithion, if you do report a bug to him, and it's for an old version, he doesn't really know if it still exists. He can only check. But, even if you give, an error, like a stack trace error, Myth can only say, this doesn't even exist anymore. And, he can't really debug it further. So, I think all he has in the way of an archive, he doesn't really have an archive of different versions, like different source code versions. But he might have, I'm not sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, you might have the, still a couple of the older builds lying around.
Yeah, I think I have backups as far back as 1.3.2.
Okay.
So 1.3.2, 1.4.5, and 1.4.6. I don't have any copies of 1.2.5, but the mod wasn't even really released then, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I got some.
And anyone who's still using 1.2.5, don't.
Gee, I wonder who did this. Oh yeah, I'm like, where are you? Look for the fires. I'll light my trail.
Yeah, because it was getting dark. I didn't really want to hang around, so I went and climbed a really, really, really tall jungle tree. And to lead you to me, I just...
And then you set the jungle on fire.
Yeah, well, you found me, didn't you?
Yeah. That was a real good idea, isn't it? I'm in a jungle. I'm going to light the trees on fire. I lit a tree beside me on fire. Meh.
Yeah, we weren't staying there anyways.
Yeah. It was,
I'll leave it to the light mages to fix that problem now.
Light mages. Water gun. That's where I saw your lightning. I'm like, well, that's where you said, yeah, I lit a tree beside me on fire. Oh!
You were lucky there.
Yeah, no kidding. So, I'm just like, okay, time to find out how to get there.